All right, great. And so we are live. Well, hello, parents. As you know, my name's Graham Matthews, and I'm the founder of EmpowerMind. And we're a company that runs the ACE Chem Accelerator program and the ACE Bio Accelerator program, that courses that allow your child to earn an A star in A-level chemistry and A-level biology in less than 18 weeks. So look, just wanted to pop into the channel today, into the group, into the live stream, and answer a question. I love coming in, answering parent questions. And so the question I want to answer today is, parents say to me, hey, Graham, do you think that my child should take the summertime off from studying A-level chemistry and A-level biology? And, when they ask this question, I can tell that there's a shift in the energy, because what it is that they're on this horns of a dilemma. Because on the one hand, they're thinking, well, my child worked really hard in A-level chemistry, A-level biology. In year 12, they just sat the UCAS prediction exam. Oh, they need some time off to go be a kid and just do what they want to do. Like, be up all night binging Netflix and eating junk food and making memories with the family, going on holidays. Yeah. But then on the other hand, there's this nagging doubt that they have. And they go, well, is it really the best move that I'm making here for my child? Will they forget everything that they've learned? And then, parents know that A-level chemistry, A-level biology is like critical for getting into medical school. They're always going to say, well, I wonder what the other parents are doing. And so they say to me, Graham, what would you do? And I say, well, look, what I'm going to do is present you with a third option. Because then if you have three options, you have a choice. Whereas if it was two options, it's a dilemma. But before I do that, let me ask you a question. It's all right if I ask you a question? They go, yeah. I say, right. Okay, what does Steven Spielberg, Jeff Bezos, Michael Jordan, Tom Cruise, and your child have in common? And they go, you what? Yeah, I mean, seriously, these famous people and your child, what do they have in common? They go, well, I don't know, help me out. And they say, they're all playing the game now, right? And it's like this. Look, whether you want to play the game, like I'm not doing it all like Matrix on you, like with Keanu Reeves, right? But it's like this. Whether you want to play the game or you don't want to play the game, you are playing the game. All right. So if you're Steven Spielberg, yeah, he's playing the game of making movies. He's without a doubt like one of the iconic movie makers of our time. I grew up watching Jaws, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Schindler's List. I mean, the list just goes on and on of all these movies that he's made, which it's seriously awesome, right? Or Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is playing the game of business. Yeah, he's like the richest man, I think, in the world. Or he's like the second richest man. He's up there. He's playing the game of business and he's winning at it. All right. Or if, for example, you look at Michael Jordan, the best basketball player of all time. I mean, how many championships did his team win because of Michael Jordan? It was like 9. All right. Tom Cruise. Yeah, he's an actor from my generation, but you know what? You're thinking, yeah, I mean, he makes really good movies. Like is it like Mission Impossible 8? Or I think like Mission Impossible 8 now, is this it? Yeah, he's was he like hanging off a skyscraper in Dubai or jumping into some dam or something? Or was it a canyon he was jumping over like a motorbike? Right. And then there's your child. Your child is playing the game of A-level chemistry and A-level biology. Why? Well, because they want to go to medical school, dental school, veterinary programs as a choice, the chosen university in the UK. And so bottom line is that everybody is playing the game, but there's a couple of rules to the game. There's a couple of obvious statements, all right? So number one is that they're all playing the game to win. right? I mean, I don't think that Steven Spielberg said, "Oh, well, you know what? I was going to go make a movie, and look, it's going to be like a direct-to-video movie, like direct to Amazon Prime, direct to Netflix." I mean, yeah, no, I don't think that Jeff Bezos said, I don't want to be like the biggest online distributor. I think I'll be third. Yeah, third's good enough. Can't even be bothered to come in second. You're like, no. All right. Michael Jordan. I mean, do you think that Michael Jordan said to his teammates, look, we're not going to win this game. We're not going to win the championship. All we're going to do is just like dribble the basketball down the court for like an hour, and then that's it. No, he's in it to win, right? Same thing with Tom Cruise. Thinking Tom Cruise. Do you think he ever makes a movie? He goes, well, yeah, I'm just going to go show up and do my lines, get paid standard actors rate for the day, and then go home. No, he's in it to make the best movie that he can, right? It's the same thing with your child. Your child is in it to win the game of A-level chemistry and A-level biology and to get an A star. Of all the people that we work with, right, at EmpowerMind, I've never once had a student say to me, yeah, you know what, Graham, I just want to get a C. Yep, that's just it. I don't want anything higher than a C. You go, no, they're all aiming for the A star, right? So number one, then, all right, is that you play the game that you're in to win. Number one, right? And number two is that you do work during the off season to maintain the gains. All right, all the hard work that you put in. Like, for example, Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? The greatest bodybuilder of all times. You're thinking, yeah, okay, during his competition days, yeah, I mean, when he's competing for, like, Mr. Universe, like wherever it was, you're thinking, yeah, he's working really hard. Like, he's down the gym, 6-8 hours a day doing his Arnold Schwarzenegger workout, right? Yeah, but during the off season, he's still working. He's still working out, maybe not as hard, but what he doesn't want to do is lose all the gains that he made throughout the year, like all the muscle mass that he put on, right? Same thing with your child. Your child does not want to lose the gains that they've made throughout the year. And so, look, you can take any of the people that I mentioned, and the famous people that I mentioned, they all do the same thing. They all work during the off season. I mean, for example, Jeff Bezos, I don't think he said, well, I'm just going to take 6 months off and not work on the business. No, he doesn't want to lose the momentum of Amazon. All right. So second reason is that all the people, all the winners that we just mentioned, yeah, they all work during the off season in order to maintain the gains. But this is the crucial bit, parents. This is the crucial bit. They also all work during the off season to get ahead, because in the game that we're playing, it's competitive. And as a parent, you know that it's competitive, right? You know that there's only so many A-star slots in A-level chemistry, and A-star slots in A-level biology, all right, that the exam board is going to give out, all right? And so you're thinking, what you've got to do is use the time wisely, and you've got to work in the off season to get ahead. Like, for example, Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player of all time. Yeah, he can probably get 99 hoops out of 100, like, ball in the hoop 99 times out of 100. Was that good enough for him? No. What he wanted to do is that he wanted to get ahead, and he wanted to do 999 times in a row out of 1,000. All right. Same thing with Steven Spielberg. I mean, he's always updating his skill set. You think, well, yeah, but he's like the best movie director of all time. Yeah, but there's still something for him to learn. Okay. So you're thinking, even with Jeff Bezos, he's still got coaches, he's still got mentors. There's something that he can do in the off season when he's not running his business to get ahead. Even Tom Cruise. I mean, if you read the biography of Tom Cruise, what you notice is that he's always leveling up his skill set because he does all his own stunts and he does all of his action scenes, and so you're thinking, yes, he has to learn how to use all of the different, like knives, guns, weapons, jump off buildings, everything else that he does in his movies, right? So the fourth thing is that you always have to be working on your trade craft. If you look at all the people that I just mentioned, every one of them, they're always working on their trade craft because they know that in order to win the game, they've got to be continually improving their trade craft. Now, it doesn't matter if it's Steven Spielberg, it doesn't matter if it's Jeff Bezos, it doesn't matter if it's Michael Jordan, it doesn't matter if it's Tom Cruise, it doesn't matter if it's your child. They're always improving their trade craft because they know if they don't, then somebody else is going to pass them by on the highway of success. And before you know it, all of a sudden, they're not at the top of the game anymore. Michael Jordan is not at the top of the game. Tom Cruise is not at the top of the game. Jeff Bezos is not at the top of the game. Steven Spielberg is not at the top of the game. Your child is not at the top of the game. They kind of lost it. They've lost that competitive edge. And then they have to work extra hard in order to regain it. All right. So look, when parents ask me, they say, hey, Graham, do you think that my child should take the summertime off? I go, no, I don't. I don't think they should take the summertime off. Yes, I do believe that they should have more life than work balance. They should make some memories with the family. They should binge Netflix, eat all the junk food that they want, have a great time, be a teenager, totally agree with it. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's this. It's number one, they're all playing the game. Like whether you want to accept it or not, they're all playing the game. The game that they're playing is they're in A-level chemistry and A-level biology, and they're playing the game to win and get the A star in these subjects that they can go on to the medical, dental, and veterinary programs of the choice at the chosen universities in the UK, right? Number one. Number two is they know that they've got to put the work in to make sure they don't lose the gains that they made through year 12, all that knowledge, all those study skills, all those revision strategies, right? Number three, they know that it's highly competitive to get the A star in these subject matters. And so they don't want to do is kind of like take the foot off the gas, going down the highway of success, and somebody passes them by. Somebody who use their time a little bit more wisely, all right, during the summertime. And they realize that there's always something for them to level up on their trade craft, all right, so they can become a better student in year 13 than they were in year 12. So anyway, this is the answer to the question. All right, now, as always, parents, I say this, look, if you're the parent of a year 12 child, they're coming off the year 12 academic year, they're getting results in, and what I'm talking to you about is making sense. You're going, yeah, actually, you know what, my child should not be taking the summertime off. Well, then reach out to me. All right, it's real easy to do. Look, all you got to do, whatever platform you watch this on, send me a message on the platform or hop over to Facebook, send me a message. And look, a member of my team will reach out to you, have a quick conversation. They'll book you in for a call with me. And what I'll do during this call is I will give you the third option that we mentioned at the beginning of this chat, because I said parents are on a dilemma. It's either they're thinking the child takes the summertime off or the child doesn't take the summertime off, and they're a bit worried that the child is going to lose all the knowledge that they've gained during the year 12, or some other student is going to surpass their child in year 13 and get the A star. All right. So what I'll do on this call is real simple. I'll sit down with your child, you and your partner, and I'll explain to you the third option of how it can help your child maintain the gains, how they can work ahead, and how they can work on the trade craft during the summertime and still have an awesome summer. All right. So, parents, hope I answered the question for you. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.